Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Rini. This is the Enchanted Planner, and today we are planning for the week of September the 12th. Now, you probably noticed I got a whole bunch of things going on here. Earlier this week, I uploaded a tutorial on Tuesday about how to use scrapbook paper in your planner in some creative ways. This entire thing is a collaboration project with Di of Creative Karma Designs. Her and I run a monthly planner theme challenge. This month's theme is to use scrapbook paper in your planner. So we came up with 10 different ways to use scrapbook paper, and her tutorial showed you 5 and mine showed you 5. So if you haven't caught those, go back to the Tuesday video and you'll not only see mine, but there'll be a link for Di's in the description of that video. So some of these elements I created with you in the tutorial on Tuesday, and some I created before I started this plan with me, just in an effort to not make this, yes, I'm planning ahead, because this literally just went up. That's the way it rolls when we're content creators. I lost my train of thought. Ah, damn it. Oh, some of it I created in an effort to make this video shorter before we got started here today. Okay, so what do we have? What do we have? I've cut some strips of the paper to create some possible washi elements. I've created some decorative boxes and some decorative elements. So we are going to get started on this plan with me. Okay, so let me pull out my pre-created stuff here that still needs a bit of work. That is that. Those 3 go together. These, and then I think the rest is just spare, so we have stuff to work with. Okay. So what I'm thinking with this is, if we're using, not that guy, he's too thick, but I'm thinking about putting these 2 together. Oops, this is the problem when we're dealing with thin paper. It's a bit trickier to handle. So I'm thinking about layering these into washi, which I think would be kind of cool. So I've got, oops, got enough to make 2 of them, because, you know, that usually gives us enough. Then I've got some just decorative boxes happening and some functional boxes, and then some decorative pieces. So let's have a look here and see what we're going to do. Okay. I'm thinking about putting this guy up here, and then let's move these guys out of the way. They're in my way, man, in my way. And then bringing this one in sort of over here, and then putting a functional box kind of in combination with him, although I like this one. It kind of nestles in there a little bit better. I just like a double box on the weekend because it's usually when we're running my errands and whatnot. And then we have my journaling flip box, which I showed you guys how to make in the tutorial. And then we have this big bad boy. It might work. Actually, it does. It works pretty good there. So this just might be, I got to try and find some balance here. So, and then I may have to cut more boxes if needed. So I'm just trying to play around with what I need so I don't end up expending more energy than needed, right? So we put that one there, and that one goes there. I don't, well, I mean, it might be, yeah, well, that looks a bit better if we tuck it underneath. But I don't really want doubles on this side. So put that back over there and that there. And then bring this guy in kind of like so. And then we could put this one up top, I guess. I don't want everything on the same level. I kind of like to mix and match things a bit. That might work. Then we have that guy, but then we also have this, which I was thinking about sort of laying it like that, and then putting some label paper on top of it, which I have to trim, and making a box down there, which would help that way. Yeah, okay, I think that will work. So we're going to get started by putting some of these elements together. So let's start with my journaling flip box here. I'm just going to pull out my Tombow tape runner and put some adhesive on the back of him. And then try and get him. No, 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 don't stick yet. Not ready. I am not ready. I want to get him as centered as possible. It's not totally centered. This is the trouble. Once I stick down the adhesive, I'm like, for some reason I have trouble getting everything centered. I'm fine when I can slide it around. But when I have to actually commit to something, it becomes a problem. Okay, is that better? It's a bit high. Or yeah, let's... Just when I think I've got it, something goes awry. Okay, cool. It's not exactly perfect, but I think I have a crooked cut in there somewhere. And then I want to get these guys down. So I'm going to pull out my Zig two-way glue pen, but I do want some scrap paper or something because I don't want to get glue on my desk and I don't want to get glue on my planner pages. So this is a Zig two-way glue pen, good grief. I will link all the stuff down below as usual. This guy's running out of juice. I might have to get another one out. But I love them because they make great for things like this where you need to get into smaller corners. And I mean, a glue stick works as well, but I love these things. Okay, so now the great thing about these is when it is really wet, like it's blue, it is permanent. When you let it get a bit tacky, it becomes more repositionable. Okay, where's my box? I'm gonna try and get a guide on where this guy needs to go. About there. Excellent. Excellent. So pretty. I'm excited. Okay, now this guy, I'm gonna use the Tombow tape runner. And we're just gonna slide him in down here like that. I put him a little bit too far over. Hold on, let me just shift him a tiny bit. There. There we go, so pretty. Okay, so now I want to get the other side sort of in the works here. Oh my gosh, I got so much stuff on my desk right now. It's unbelievable. And I want to get this up, I think, as high as I can. And then bring that box in just like that. I don't normally put a double box on this side of the page, so I am totally laying this spread out completely differently than I do to my normal. And it's hard to tell right now because this guy's running a little low on juice, but when this pours out, it's got an actual blue tint to it. And then as it dries, like not when it's completely dry obviously, but as it dries, it gets kind of tacky, which I love because y'all see how much I have to move stuff. That's why it is a great tool for me. And I've used them since my days as a scrapbooker. They are old. They are not new technology to the planner community. They are old. It's funny actually, because I see a lot of stuff being done in the planner community. I'm like, yeah, that's not new. That technique's been done. We used to do it all the time in scrapbooking. And as most of you guys are probably scrapbookers and card makers, you're like, yep, y'all shaking your heads, nodding your heads at me. All right, let's slide that guy in right there. That's kind of crooked. What is with me on laying down stuff today? Oh, okay, it's staying down. We're not going to mess with it. It is down and it is not moving. It's a little crooked. It's going to drive me a bit crazy. I can bring out the undo. The undo works rather well on I'm sorry, I got to fix it. I mean, it's going to be covered. The tear is going to be covered anyways because this is where the box is actually going to live. I don't want to tear my little flower things. Okay, let's see if we can get this straight. Much better. Much better. Okay. Okay, yeah, I'm fixed. I'm good. I'm good. Needs a little bit of TLC in this corner. I think I'm actually gonna pull this guy out and just stick a little bit of tiny glue down because I lifted it up and now it wants to lift. Okay, I think its home is going to be up there, which is not ideal because I don't really want them, but at least they're not on the same level, right? Okay, where was my things? I think we're going to put this right there. So let's grab our Tombow tape runner. So yeah, what y'all been up to? Me, of course, I've been like living the good life, creating content, looking for ideas and coming up with ideas for transitional spreads because it feels weird to do like super summer stuff right now, but I'm not quite ready to go into fall. So yeah, that's kind of what I have been rolling around in my brain, is trying to find transitional spreads, as I call them, because I don't really want super bright stuff, but I also don't really want the fall stuff. It's not quite time for fall yet. Okay, I kind of like that, so we're gonna do that. We're gonna throw some Tombow on the back of that, and I need the square. Yeah, it's funny when I do things like this. This is when I have a lot of fun because I enjoy the creative process. So I find it kind of fun. All right, so are you too big? You're too big. You are probably good. I just need to cut you down slightly. There's my pencil. I cut you about there. That should make us, I could pull out I've got the paper trimmer right there, but I'm gonna hopefully cut a straight enough line. And if not, it gives it character. Right? Am I right? And now, can she peel the sticker backing off? Yes, yes we can. All right, so let's get this guy a little bit de-stuck because I'm probably going to have to move him anyways. We all know how this rolls. Let's be honest, it's me. We all know how this rolls. Okay, so let's see if we can get this all lined up. Ooh, look, it's so cute. And then we're gonna stick this guy kind of like that. Oh, I got some frayed edges on my cardstock there. Okay, so we're gonna grab some Tombow tape runner and get this guy all set in place. Where do I want you? Give me my tweezers. Giveth me my tweezers. I think I didn't do this right. I wanted these backwards. I don't know that I can make it work now though, because if I shift that, no, it's not gonna work. We're just gonna work with it. I didn't exactly want it like that, but that's okay. I glued it together wrong. I think we're gonna go about there. Fabulous. Ooh, look, it's so cute. So cute. All right, so now I want to put the double box up top, I think, this one here. So we're going to put some Tombow tape runner on the back of this guy and slip him up here in the corner. Although he doesn't have to be exactly in the corner. I just don't want him on the same level with the other one that's just a bit lower. I usually put double boxes on the bottom because to me they make the spread look bottom heavy, but it's all good. All right. And then I don't know, I might put memories in here. I might use this as my to-do list. That's just, I have no idea yet. Now I do want, what do I want? I don't know. Maybe we will work on, I don't know. Do we want to try some washi? Do we want to try some washi? My washing machine's in its spin cycle. I can hear it. I'm like, oh, good grief, man. Sounds like it's going to take off. Okay, I had these lined up pretty good and they were working for me. But now, of course, because I'm trying to do it on film, it does not want to work. Oh, it doesn't look like it got a straight cut. Well, that's bunk. That would be my freaking paper trimmer, I tell you. Thing drives me crazy. Okay, let's lay you down. And then let's lay this one down and see if I can get this to actually line up, or if it's just unsalvageable because the cut's crooked. because I don't really need much of it. I just kind of need enough maybe to put some on the page. So let's stick some glue on the back of here so I have a guide, and then it doesn't move on me too much. And then we're going to flip it over, and I'm going to run some glue down that end. And then we can salvage to about there. So let's flip this guy over and do the same process. I think that's up high enough. Ooh. Yeah, pretty much. Okay, so where's my pen top? Okay. Now we have this kind of pretty piece of washi, which I'm thinking I can kind of slip in a few places, like there, or maybe over there, or down here. Ooh, I kind of like it there too. But I think, because I'm going to make more, so that's all right. So we're going to sneak in here, and I'm going to trim this end off. And then we're going to come in here and lay that guide down. So how much do I need? Because I'm going to see if I can lift that flower up a bit and stick the washi underneath. So I need to go to about there. And then we're going to cut that off. Oh my gosh, everything's sticking to my fingers because of the glue pen. Where's my line? There's my line. There's my line. Okay, excellent. So now I'm going to get the glue pen out again on some scrap paper. I could try running the Tombow down this, but I think the Tombow is like probably exactly the same size. So if I go crooked, we're screwed. I'm going to end up with like glue everywhere. All right, now I need to see if that guy, I have no place to stick this thing. Stay there for a second. Where's my thing? I just want to see if you will lift up ever so slightly. My freaking X-Acto knife is driving me crazy. All right, so that lifted up. Excellent. So let's sneak this underneath. Ew! I got glue all over my tips of my fingers. Can you see it? It's annoying. Okay, now let's see if there's anything else salvageable on here. I can probably make this work. Oh, it's so close. If I shift it a tiny bit. Yeah, my washing machine's now ding, 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 ding. All right, are you enough? Ooh, you can make it. All right, so let's, it's not exactly the best washi, but I don't want to waste anything either because I'm very much try to use as much as I possibly can when I cut stuff up like this. And I also generally tend to like save scraps if they're useful, like if they're actually, you know, usable. Otherwise I'm not saving scraps because why? Okay, now let's get my scrap piece of paper and get glue all over the guy. Almost need to be wearing gloves when I'm doing this, but then the glue would end up on the gloves, so it wouldn't really be that much of a resolution. Okay, so let's lay you down. Can we straighten out, please? There we go. Cute. Okay, so let's have a look here. It's coming together. It's coming together right now. All right, so I'd like to see about getting something maybe up here. I do have this blue, but because we haven't really brought in much of this paper, I think we're going to grab, I thought I had one cut up, maybe not. Well, we're just going to use this piece here. And that's a piece of label paper, but I think I want to do this one in a square as well. So we're going to bring out ye old paper trimmer, and I'm going to measure out 1.5. by 1.5, which makes me square. And then I'm going to measure out, what are you? You are 1.5 by 1.25. So that's exactly what I need. No? Actually, I wonder if I do this backwards. We go 1.5 by 1.5. So we'll do the, no, stop thinking like that. Okay, so this one is 1.5 that way. And it is 1.75 this way. So if we go 1 and, what size are you? I think it's 1.25. So let's make a little mark so I have a guide. What I do, I think it's 1.25. It is, it's 1.25. Yeah, this is what happens when Menno brain is in effect and I cannot think straight to save my soul. So there is that. Okay, so we're gonna make another one of these little box thingies. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, okay, we'll do it that way. Or do I want to do it? No, it's not going to work. I can't do it that way because this is square. Oh, I don't want you. I want you. Let's put some Tombow on the back of this baby, and then lay him down like so, and then I just need some label paper, which I swore I had right here. I have so much stuff on my desk, it's hilarious, which is this guy right here. So we're gonna cut, this is the tricky part. Sometimes I couldn't get it to stay down straight. I couldn't get it down straight the last time, which was a bit of a annoyance. If we just draw a little faint line there so I have something to cut against. Actually, I will use the paper trimmer because it is sitting right next to me. Okay, that's a teeny bit smaller than I wanted, but hopefully it will still work. Let's get the label paper off the backing. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Come on. Give me something to work with here. Part of it's because my fingers are sticky right now. There we go. All I needed is a little bit so I can get in and underneath. Frustrating. Okay, we're good to go. Let's get him de-stuck a bit though. And the corner of him's kind of munged up because I was fighting to get him off the backing, but you know, that's how we're gonna roll today. Are you straight? Please be straight. Yes, we are straight. Okay, coolio. Back to the spread. And then let's get some Tombow on the back of this guy. And tweezers so I can get this centered where I want it. Do I want to bring that? No, I think we'll put it here. Like so. Scrap paper everywhere. All right, now I need to stand up and have a look and see where we is at. Looks really cool, you guys. I love it. That's something for just, I need something down there. What do I need? I need a box probably. Hang on. All right, I'm back. I just wanted to sort through the scraps and not drive you guys crazy. Okay, so I've got this, which will work. I just need to figure out where I'm going to center it and cut it off. About there, I think. Okay, so back to the paper trimmer we go. which makes it like 2 1/4. And then then the fight to get it off the backing begins. My hands, they're all mucky. There we go. I got a good corner. All right, D-stick. So let me know in the comments, you guys, what if you use scrapbook paper at all in your planners, because you know, you open up a whole new world of possibility and creativity when we start doing things. I'm gonna use the paper trimmer, it's sitting right here. When we start adding things like this, right, it gives us a whole bunch of fun things to do. That was a terrible cut. I could have probably done better with scissors. Okay, so we're gonna get this guy glued down, I think right here. And that sort of fills that hole. I was trying to think in my mind too, if I know anywhere that has a quote that would probably work for this spread, but I think I'm gonna have to hit Canva and make something. Now the question is, do I want to bring this guy? Give me my tweezers. Where's my damn tweezers? I've lost them. They're there. The question is, do I want to put it up higher? Let's go to standing again, shall we? Sorry, probably just want my hair in the film. No, it kind of needs to go down here. All right, so let's get that down. And then now I'm trying to decide if I want to do a sidebar. I'll be right back. Okay, so I decided to start making a sidebar, cut the things out. And then I'm going to try a new technique for laying this down because this is a long box. And see if I can get it down straight, because that was my worry, is I'm like, I'm going to get this thing laid in and the damn thing's not going to be straight. Oops, I got a wrinkle in the middle. Well, it was almost foolproof. You got to be careful with this, because I did not de-stick any of this, so. Why don't I do that right now, shall we? It's like super close to being like straight. So let's de-stick it, get it laid down. There we go. Okay, so now I have a sidebar sticker. We're just gonna adhere down with this guy. Oh, I want to get rid of the things. I want to get rid of this. And then I want to see if I can lift this up just a bit, and then I'll fix that back down. But I wanted this to line up with the bottom of the spread, like that. And then we'll just get in here with the glue pen and put some glue back down on my buddy and tack him down. Okay, I think after creating one heck of a mess, but you know, crafting is messy. Let's get all of this mess out of the way and let's get it back on the discs and see what it looks like on black, because it's probably gonna look amazing. Just saying, people, just saying. Okay. I have no holes to punch. Oh my god. Okay, I love it. I absolutely love it. I may go on the hunt. Oh, I don't like this. But it's too late now because they're down. So, I might see if I can fix that. Didn't notice it. You probably did. You were like, hello, do you notice they're on the same level? You don't like that, but it's all good. It's all good. I love it. I will see if I can fix this, maybe move it up. But other than that, I absolutely love it. Thanks so much for watching, you guys. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you're not subscribed, please consider subscribing while you're here. If you're new to the channel, drop me a comment down below so all of us can formally welcome you to our wonderful community. And that's a wrap. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Ciao.